Hi, welcome to the setup of the EP2230/14. Today we're going to see how to do the initial setup of the machine, the do's and don'ts, and also the maintenance. Other than the machine, what are you going to find in the box? You will find your testing strip to test the water hardness. You will find your AquaClean filter. So basically the things you need to know is you're going to change 8 AquaClean filters to reach 5,000 cups of coffee. Each filter is good for between 600 and 800 cups of coffee before the machine tells you it needs to be replaced. You will find your owner's manual with all the information I'm telling you, which is easily found inside the manual. Your registration sheet for the machine. You're going to find a small spoon so you can use pre-grounded coffee into the coffee machine's bypass. Interesting to know, it's exactly 9 grams of coffee. If you lose the spoon, it's okay. You can just use a tablespoon to replace. You will find the grease, the tube of grease, so it's food grade grease. Don't just put any type of grease. It's very important that it's food grade. And you will find your Latego carafe, which is so easy to undo. Split in two, and you can just throw it in the dishwasher. Now we're going to look at the setup of the machine. The first thing we will do is set the water hardness. So we had our little strip that came with the machine. I already put it in water for 1 minute, and we could see here that we have 3 purple squares. So the way we set up the machine is, while the machine is off, we press on the grains button, and we keep our fingers on it until we hear a beep. Then here, basically we have 3 bars, so we will set it up to 1, 2, 3, and then hit enter right here. Now it's confirmed. If we reopen the machine, basically our water hardness is set up. Next thing I want to show you is how to set up the water temperature on this machine. Basically, a little bit like the water hardness, but we're going to press on the small cup a few seconds. We get a beep, and right now it is set to medium, so we can set it on low, medium, or high. So on high, the coffee will be a lot hotter. I like setting it to medium, and then I just press enter. This machine, we already installed the AquaClean filter in it. So what we can do to set up the AquaClean is just press on AquaClean. I'm not going to press it on it right now, but basically when I press on AquaClean, the machine will recirculate water inside to make sure that the filter is fully filled with water. And then it's going to reset the machine to the number 1 AquaClean filter that we're going to be using. And keep in mind, I said that we need to use 8 AquaClean filters before doing the descaling of the machine, which will be approximately 5,000 coffees. Now we're going to install the AquaClean filter in the EP2230. Now how do we install our AquaClean filter? Basically we take it out of the packaging, give it a quick shake. Before installing it in the machine, we must pour it into some water. In the water, basically what we're trying to accomplish is we're just trying to fill it up. You will see some little bubbles come out. We're seeing bubbles. After about 60 seconds, the bubbles will stop. So as it got full right now, you can see the bubbles are stopping. So we can remove our AquaClean filter and insert it into the machine where it goes here at the bottom. And you can see it installed here at the bottom. And then with fresh water, you can just basically refill in your water tank. And then we will check the settings on the machine. Now we're going to see how to adjust the grinder. Setting up the grinder on the EP series machine is very simple. basically we have our coffee grains and we have a grinder knob. The grinder knob goes between 1 and 12. The idea is the finer we put our grains of coffee, the more we're gonna have a consistent puck inside the machine, but we'll also extract the maximum flavor of the bean. So if we have a bean that is very bitter, the more we put it fine, the more we're gonna extract that taste, so we can go a little more coarse. Ideally, my preference is basically, I always put it at about 3 or 4. When you do the adjustment, you have to turn the knob, you make a coffee, and then you turn the knob again. Never go more than one position at a time. The coffee selection for your EP2230 is very important. It's important to choose premium coffee and not coffee that's over extracted, so over roasted, as those coffees will be very oily. At the same time, it's not have an under extracted coffee. So just kind of like a medium roast coffee. That is where you're gonna get the best results in your EP2230. Now let's see the maintenance of your Philips machine. Once a week, you're gonna have to remove the brew unit and rinse it under lukewarm water, and then sponge it and put it back into the machine. Twice a year, you're gonna have to remove the unit and then lubricate it with food grade grease. Also, there is some indicators in the front where there could be missing water, or you would just fill up the water tank. The grounds compartment is full, so we're gonna remove the grounds from the machine. And also, the machine went in error. At this point, you will have to call Philips customer service. Now we're gonna see how easy it is to clean the Latego system. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna see how to do the maintenance for weekly on the brew unit and twice a year greasing it up. So now let's recap what we've learned. We know how to do the setup of the machine. Let's make an espresso. So we'll take a glass, put it in the front, select my drink. You select the strength of the drink. I like it very strong. And here we can select the quantity of coffee we're gonna put. I like a short coffee. We have the right water temperature. We set up the water hardness. We have our AquaClean filter in the machine. We have set up our grinder settings. So now we have everything ready and we are ready to roll. And here you have it. Lots of crema, delicious espresso. Thank you for watching.